Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Aqua in Panama City Beach for October 2020. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. We'll get right into pricing, and then I want to share something with you that we're kind of watching about the market to see if if we have a change coming or if it's going to stay more of the same. Real quickly for you in October, 10 closings in Aqua. Starting with the one bedrooms, we had a closing at 369. Another one at 373,000, another one at 380,000. Getting into the two bedrooms, the smaller 05 stack, 425,000, 425,000 again. One of the 04 stacks, same floor plan but reversed, of course, 437,000 closing. Unit 1511 closed at 475,000. One of the 03 stacks closed at 572,500. Unit 1909 closed at 589, and Unit 802 we got closed at 660,000. All those closings still happened in October. You can tell it's still a pretty active condo market out there. A couple things I always like to check every month. This chart represents all of the activity in the Gulf Front market in just the newer buildings. So if we're comparing Aqua with anything else, it's just the newer builds in Panama City Beach. Still in a very, very healthy seller's market. Remember, the most important takeaway for me on this chart is this months of inventory number. Anything under 5 or 6 months of inventory represents a seller's market. We're still very, very much in a healthy seller's market in the condominium market. Another way to look at this is some numbers that we track internally. Another way to look at supply and demand, the blue line in this chart represents the number of new contracts that are written any given week on just condominiums. And the red line represents the number of new listings or new units for sale any given week. And so the blue line continues ever since, the third or fourth week in May. The blue line's continuing to outpace this red line. We can look at it a couple different ways. The most simple way is to just look at it on the chart and see how much the blue line outpaces the red line. It's pretty clear that more new contracts are being written consistently than the number of new listings coming to the market. Again, this is in terms of percentages though, so we're comparing the number of new contracts written with last year, the number of new listings coming to the market versus last year. Another way to look at this is just look at the demand as well over anywhere from 10 or 15% at the bottom, all the way upwards of 150% more new contracts being written in the market, while we're still off 30, 40, and 50% some places on new listings coming to the market. So something we'll continue to watch, but overall, it's still a very, very healthy condo market. Remember, we're starting to see another batch of buyers come to the market now that are different from our in-season buyers. Plenty of buyers are already looking. Just got a text message from someone who's aggressively looking right now because they're looking for a closing towards the end of the year, December, maybe early January. It's already November 9th. So anybody writing a contract today, best case is on a 3 or 4 week closing timeline. Buyers are already thinking about getting something under contract, getting it closed, renovating it or getting any little touches done that may need to, getting set up with rental management if they need it, getting all those things done so they're in place for the beginning of next rental season. We're talking next rental season already, and it's still, shorts weather. Those are the kind of buyers that are in the market now. And with what's going on in the market, to me, this is very reminiscent of 2004, 2005, where we almost didn't have an off season as far as sales go. There's still very, very healthy demand in the market, still a lot of activity. So if you're thinking about selling, this may be the season that on November, December, January listing may actually be a pretty good thing. There's not a lot of competition in the market and prices are still high. If anything changed economically over the next quarter or two, that might put some pressure on the market. Maybe that puts pressure on pricing. We may want to get ahead of that a little bit. So again, very, very good active market. You saw the prices in Aqua. Everything's still very solid. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to reach out. Thanks, you all. Be well. Stay safe.